Okay, now so for today's class, I'm going to use a video presentation. Okay, so with this video presentation, I will try to complete 4 problems on today's class. Okay, so we'll be having a classwork. You have to submit the problems that I have taken for today's class. Okay, so we have already discussed about 3 problems with the help of PPT and 1 problem with the help of video. So this is another kind of problem. So in this, we are going to discuss about a pentagonal prism. Okay. So first of all, please read out this problem carefully. Okay. A pentagonal prism of base side 30 mm and 65 mm long. Okay. So we are having a side values and a height value. Okay. Lying on one of its longer edge on HP. I have already told you that for a prism, we'll be having a longer edge and a rectangular basis. So we have to draw this pentagon prism that should be longer edge on the HP. Okay, with one rectangular face perpendicular to HP. So we are having 2 conditions. Okay, so in each and every problem, they will be discussing about any one condition, whether longer edge on HP or else a rectangular face on HP. But in this problem, the condition is we have to touches the HP with the help of longer edge, and the rectangular face should be perpendicular to HP. Okay, so there are 5 longer edges for a pentagonal prism. Okay, so one longer edge should touches the HP, and while looking from the front view position, we can able to draw the pentagonal shape. Because if the longer edge is on HP, you can able to draw a pentagonal shape in the front view position. அப்படி draw பண்ணும்போது ஒரு edge பென்டகனோட 5 edgesல ஒரு edge perpendicular to HP இருக்கணும். Okay, such that axis makes 60 degree with VP. So draw the projections of the prism. So that is what our problem. So in this condition, you have clearly noted down that the angle makes 60 degree with VP. And I already told you that if an angle is inclined at VP, you have to draw the shape in the front view position. So here the shape is pentagon. Okay, so you have to draw the pentagon in the front view position. Okay, so on the pentagon position again, வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2 conditions இருக்கு. One is longer edge on HP and another one is rectangular face perpendicular to HP. Okay, so you can create your pentagon in the front view position. So normally you have to create a reference line with the name of X and Y. So this is what our condition. So while looking from the 3D position, this is our bottom surface and this one is our top surface. Okay, so the bottom surface has named as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the top surface has named as A, B, C, D, E. So this one 2 to B, it is one longer edge. Similar to that, 3 to C is another longer edge, 4 to D is another longer edge, and 5 to E is another longer edge, and 1 to A is another longer edge. Okay, so while looking from this direction, you can able to see that the point 2 is touching the reference line. That means it is not a point 2, it is actually 2 of B. If it is 2 of B, then we can call the 2 of B as a longer edge. So our condition is longer edge is on HP. So this particular point should touches the HP. நீங்க கேட்கலாம் ஏன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட் டச் பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படிங்கிற கண்டிஷன் கேட்கலாம். If this point touches HP, then this rectangular face will be parallel to HP. Now our condition is rectangular face should be perpendicular to HP. So if this horizontal line is HP, then we can say that this particular rectangular face is perpendicular to HP like this. So if this edge is perpendicular to HP, then we can say that this rectangular surface is perpendicular to HP. So you have to draw your front view like this. Okay, so you can create your reference line, then you can create your pentagon like this. So one corner should touches the HP and the another edge should be perpendicular to the HP. Okay, so now we have satisfied these two conditions. Longer edge is on HP and with one of its rectangular face perpendicular to HP. So we have satisfied these two conditions. Okay, so next you can name these corners like A dash of 1 dash, then B dash of 2 dash, then C dash of 3 dash, and D dash of 4 dash, then E dash of 5 dash. Okay, so the side value is 30 mm. So please don't forget to mention the dimensions that are available in the problem. So here we are having 3 dimensions. One is 30 mm, another one is 65 mm, then the third one is 60 degree. So you have to mention these 3 dimensions. Next, you can project these 3 corners towards the top view position. So you can create 2 extreme lines in the 2 extreme corners. You can close these values with a length of 65 mm because our height is 65 mm. And also with that, we're looking from the top view direction. So this one is our front view. So we're looking from this top view direction. You can able to see this corner. That is right. It is called K dash of 1 dash. So you can able to see this corner. Then you can able to see this corner that is called E dash of 5 dash. And also with it, you can able to see this particular corner. So we can call this corner as D dash of 4 dash. Okay. So next 2 corners that is called B dash of 2 dash and C dash of 3 dash is not visible. Okay, so these 2 corners are not visible. So you can mark these 2 corners. That means you have to mark these notations in the bracket. Clear? So what is the name of this corner? So I'm going to call roll number 49.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is your name?
Sir, Kavipriya.
Kavipriya, okay. So this corner has been noted as 1. So then what is the notation for this corner?
Sir, 5 of 2.
5 of 2. Then what is this?
4 of 3, sir.
Okay. So next roll number 58. Roll number 58.
Yes, sir.
உன் பேர் என்னப்பா?
Lokesh.
Lokesh, okay. What is the notation for this left bottom extreme corner?
A.
A, okay. Then this?
B.
Actually, here we are having 2 notations. So we're looking from this position. You can able to see this corner and you can't able to see this corner. So here we are having 2 notations. So what are the notations?
Sir, E of B. Yes.
கண்ணாடி மேல இருந்து பார்க்கும் E of B, okay. So what is the notation for this corner?
D of C.
D of C, okay. So these are all the 6 notations. Okay, so you have to mark these notations in the top view. So notations க்கு ஏன் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நோட்டேஷன்ஸை நீ ப்ராப்பராக மார்க் பண்ண அப்படின்னா உன்னால ஃப்ரண்ட் வியூ எங்கேருந்து பார்க்குறோம் டாப் வியூ எங்கேருந்து பார்க்குறோம் அப்படிங்கிற பொசிஷனை கரெக்டாக ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ண முடியுதுன்னு அர்த்தம். ஓகே, ஸோ அதனால தான் நான் ஒவ்வொரு டைமும் நோட்டேஷன்ஸை உங்களாலே சொல்கிறேன். அது அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆச்சுன்னா உங்களால் எந்தெந்த எட்ஜஸ் எல்லாம் தெரியும், எந்தெந்த எட்ஜஸ் எல்லாம் தெரியாது, என்ன கார்னர்ஸ் தெரியும், எந்த கார்னர்ஸ் தெரியாதுங்கிறத உங்களால் ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ண முடியுதுன்னு அர்த்தம். Okay, so problem solve பண்ணும்போது please have a clear idea about that, because if you are making a wrong notation, then your mark will be get reduced. Okay, so next I forgot to tell you one thing. You have to mark the axis. Okay, so how to make an axis for this pentagon? Rule number 1.
Sir.
இந்த பென்டகனுக்கு எப்படி ஆக்சிஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்?
Sir, 54 degree.
Okay, 54 degree. எந்த பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து? இந்த பென்டகன் 5 பாயிண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு, 5 கார்னர்ஸ். So எந்தெந்த கார்னர்ஸ்ல இருந்து நம்ம 54 மார்க்?
Sir, from C and D, sir.
Okay, so from C you have to make a 54 degree inclined line, and from D you have to make a 54 degree inclined line. Okay, so the lines, these two lines will touch us at a particular point, so that point can be marked as axis point. So if you are projecting this axis point towards this top view, then you can create your axis. So this is what our axis. For this problem, it is very, very important to create an axis, because please look at this problem such that look at this green color highlighted word. Axis makes 60 degree with VP. So here axis makes 60 degree. So it is not base. So your axis, this is what our axis. So this axis should make 60 degree with VP. That means you have to draw a inclined top view. So our third diagram is inclined top view. Okay, so you can create a line with an angle of 60 degree. So with the help of that line, you can make your inclined top view. So here you can choose any inclination. That means whether you can choose like this or else you can choose like this. So in the மாதிரி slanting ஆகும் நீ create பண்ணலாம், because இங்க வந்து corner on HP, base on HP அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டே வரல. Okay, so here the word is one of its rectangular edges on HP. So we have already did that. So one of its rectangular base is on HP. So our condition should be this longer edge on HP. So we have satisfied that condition. So we don't have to worry about the third diagram. So you can measure these second. So that means you can measure the first top view dimensions. Then you can replicate the same dimensions in the second top view position. So please remember that while doing the second diagram, that means the inclined diagram, நிறைய பேர் நீங்க பண்ற மிஸ்டேக் என்ன அப்படின்னா parallel and perpendicular lines கரெக்டாக draw பண்றது இல்ல. Okay, so please remember that what is meant by parallel line. So this line, this is a horizontal line, and this one is a horizontal line. So these two lines should be parallel. That means the angle between these two lines is equal. And these lines are called as perpendicular lines. That means this is having a 90 degree inclination with the base and the top surfaces. So இங்க வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 90 degree. Similar to that, if you're creating a perpendicular line like this, so இது உனக்கு பார்க்கும்போது perpendicular தெரியாது, because it is an inclined diagram. அப்படி இருந்தாலும் நீ perpendicular எப்படி create பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா, this is our base. So please consider this inclined line as a horizontal line. Then you have to use your protractor. Okay, so the center point of your protractor should be at here. Then you can mark the 90 degree exactly at this place. So if you are marking at this place, then you can connect these 2 points with the inclined line. Normally this inclined line is a perpendicular line. That means this inclined line is having a 90 degree angle with the base. So நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து டுட்டோரியல்ல ரவுண்ட் பண்ணி காமிச்சிருப்பேன். So எல்லாருமே வந்து அந்த மிஸ்டேக் தான் பண்றீங்க. Okay, so please don't do that. Please use your protractor for making an angle. Clear? perpendicular lines, you can make your problem. Okay. So you have to create your three incline. So from the base. So before that, please create your axis. Then okay, so then you can project the 6 points. So here we are having 6 points. So here also we are having, sorry, it is not 6, it is 5. Here also we are having a 5 points. So you can project these 5 points towards your front view position. So now we are going to make the second front view. So it is a inclined front view. Okay. So you can project the 5 points from our previous front view. So each and every point will have a horizontal line and a vertical line. Please remember that it is common for all the problems. Okay, so each and every point will have a two lines. So one will be a horizontal line and another one will be a vertical line. So if you are projecting A of 1, so you can connect this A of 1 horizontal line with the one vertical line. So this intersection will be marked as 1 1, sorry, 1 1 dash. Okay, then you can connect a vertical line from A towards this horizontal line. Okay, so if you are making this diagram, then you will be getting, normally you will be getting 10 points for a pentagonal prism. Okay, so one will be called as 1 1 dash and another one will be called as 2 1 dash. Then you can connect, you can create 3 1 dash, then 4 1 dash and 5 1 dash. Okay, so this particular surface is a bottom surface. So if you are looking from this direction, you can see this A, B, C, D, E, F clearly. You can't able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fully. So that means this particular pentagon will be having a dotted line. Okay, and you know it very well how to create a dotted line. I already told you a hint. So அந்த hint நீ யூஸ் பண்ண அப்படின்னா உன்னால எது டாட்டட் லைன் எது திக் லைன் ஈஸியா ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ண முடியும். Okay, so I'm going to call roll number 9.
Sir,
What is your name?
Aparna, sir.
Aparna. Okay, Aparna. So இந்த டயக்ராம்ல அதாவது 1 2 3 4 5 கனெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது எந்தெந்த லைன்ஸ்ல டாட்டட் லைனா வரும்?
Sir, 2 2 3, sir. 2 1 dash 2
Okay.
3 1 dash, sir.
Okay.
3 1 dash 2 4 1 dash, sir.
Then, okay.
5 1 dash 2 4 1 dash, sir.
Okay. So it is a correct answer. Please remember the hint. So you have to look your previous front view from left to right. Okay, you have to look your previous front view from left to right. If you are looking from left to right, you can able to see this particular edge that is called 5 to 1. Then you can able to see this particular edge that is called 1 and 1 to 2. So 2 to 3 is not visible, 3 to 4 is not visible, then 4 to 5 is not visible. So you can create a 3 dotted line from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. Similar to that, you have to remember one more thing while creating a longer edges. Okay, so if you are creating a longer edges, then you have to remember the same hint. Okay, so if you are looking this hint, you have to remember that what are all the corners that we can able to see. So roll number 15, 1 5.
Yes, sir.
What is your name, ma?
Bharati, sir.
பாரதி. ஓகே, இப்போ எந்தெந்த லாங்கர் எட்ஜஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து டாட்டட் லைனா தெரியும், எது இதெல்லாம் டார்க் லைனா தெரியும்? நான் சொல்றது புரிஞ்சுதா? You have to look your previous front view from left to right. So what are all the corners that we can see, able to see? We are having 5 corners, right? இல்லம்மா, இது வந்து நீங்க எட்ஜஸ் பார்க்க கூடாது. You have to look your corners. So எந்தெந்த கார்னர்ஸ் உனக்கு தெரியும்? A dash of 1 dash தெரியுமா? நான் கேட்குற கார்னர்ஸ் தெரியுமா தெரியாதுன்னு மட்டும் சொன்னா போதும். ஸோ A dash of 1 dash தெரியுமா தெரியாதா?
Yes, sir.
தெரியும். ஸோ B dash of 2 dash?
Yes, sir.
Okay, E dash of 5 dash?
No, sir.
லெஃப்ட் டு ரைட் பார்க்குறீங்க. E dash of 5 dashக்கு முன்னாடி உங்களுக்கு எந்த
Yes,
ஒரு
sir.
காம்பனண்ட்டுமே இல்லையே.
Yes, sir. E dash of 5 dash
இதான்
தெரியும்,
E
sir.
dash.
அப்புறம்
Okay.
C dash of 3 dash and D dash of 4 dash won't be seen.
Okay, that means you have to connect C1 dash 3 1 dash with the dotted line. Then you have to connect D1 dash.
4 dash.
Okay, so
4
that is what the answer. So please look at your diagram. Okay, so you can connect all the outside edges with the dark line. Okay, so next you can create your pentagonal in the bottom and the top surface. So you can able to see the top surface clearly. That means you can connect dark line and E1 dash and A1 dash with the dark line. So that is what happening now. We have created the top surface A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash with the dark line. Then you can connect 1 1 dash, 2 1 dash with the dark line and 1 1 dash, 5 1 dash with the dark line. So the rest 3 lines, 3 edges, 2 1 dash, 3 1 dash should be dotted line. Then 3 1 dash, 4 1 dash should be dotted line, and 4 1 dash, 5 1 dash should be dotted line. Okay, so after that you can create your longer edges. So already we have connected E1 dash and 5 1 dash with the dark line. Okay, after creating the bottom surface, please look at the problem. You can connect E1 dash and 5 1 dash with the dark line and B1 dash to 1 dash with the dark line. It is already done because it is the outer edges. Next, you can connect A1 dash and 1 1 dash with the dark line. Okay, so D1 dash and 4 1 dash should be a dotted line. So this one is a dotted line. Similar to that, 3-1 dash and C1 dash should be a dotted line. Okay, so you can connect 3-1 dash and C1 dash with the dotted line. Then finally, the problem is that you can connect these edges. So these edges should be connected with a dark line because it is visible. Sorry, Kana. So I think the video is completed. So our final answer is that you have to connect this 1-1 dash and A1 dash with the dark line. So that is what the final answer. Okay. So this one is our final answer. So this problem should be a classwork problem. So you have to draw this problem. Okay. So any doubts? Then I move to the next problem. Okay. So our next problem is a cylinder. Cylinder is also a kind of prism. Okay, so cone is like a pyramid. Okay, the bottom surface of your cone will be a circular, and the bottom and top surface of a cylinder will be a circle. Okay, our problem is that draw the projection of the cylinder base 30 mm diameter and axis 50 mm long, lying on the ground with its axis inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the VP. Okay, so our base diameter is 30 mm and axis height is 50 mm, and lying on the ground with its axis inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the VP. So here the inclination is based on VP. That means your front view will look like a particular shape. It is called circle, a normal circle, because it is inclined to VP. If it is inclined to VP, you have to create your front view with the shape of your column. That means like this, you can create a circle. And also they have said that lying on the ground. Lying on the ground. So this is what our ground, because it is a horizontal plane. Okay, lying on the ground means it is lying on the horizontal plane. So your front view should touches the reference line. So the diameter of this circle is 30 mm. So you can divide the circle with the help of with 8 quadrant, or else you can divide the circle with 12 quadrants. So it is based upon your preference. So if you are creating a 45-degree inclined line, you are dividing the circle into 8 equal parts. So you can name these 8 parts with your notations. So இங்க வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 4 பாயிண்ட் தான் வந்து நோட்டேஷன்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. But please try to provide all the points with the notation. Okay, so you have to mark the dimension for this, a diameter of 30 mm. Next, you have to project your front view towards the top view position. Okay, so please remember that circle is not having a corner. Okay, so circle is not having a corner. That means you have to darken the line, only the outline. Okay, so you have to create all the points in the top view, and also with that, please remember that only the outside line should be that are you will be having a line from this point, and also you'll be having a line from this point, and also you'll be having a line from this point. Normally this is our axis line, because the axis will comes exactly at the center. So this point can be projected towards your top view, and you can create your axis. And also with that, you have to create another 2 more lines from this point and also from this point. So these 3 lines should be drawn only with the help of 2H pencil, because this is not a component line. Okay, so you have to draw align with the help of HP pencil. அது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கம்பல்சரி காம்பனன்ட் லைனாக தான் இருக்கணும். Okay, so remaining lines should be drawn only with the help of 2H pencil. So you can mark the notations as like your previous conditions. That means just like your previous problems. So then I will சொல்ல மாட்டேன்ப்பா இந்த notations because அதுக்கே ரொம்ப டைம் ஆகுது. Okay, so you can create your notations. Then our next condition is that you have to create inclined top view with an angle of 30 degree to VP. That means you can create a 30 degree inclined line. So please look at the condition whether the base is inclined or else axis is inclined. So here axis is inclined at 30 degree to VP. So you can create a axis line with an angle of 30 degree. So now this is a baseline. Okay, so you can replicate the previous front view with an angle of 30 degree. Okay, like this you can create your axis, then the outer lines, then the division lines. Okay, and also you can mark the notations like 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 up to 8 1. Okay, then A B C D E F G H. Then you can project your bottom surface towards the front view position and the top surface towards the front view position. And also with that you have to project these points too. Okay, so நீ notations அந்த 8 பாயிண்ட்டுக்கும் notations கொடுத்திருந்த அப்படின்னா எது வரைக்கும் ப்ரொஜெக்ட் பண்றது அப்படிங்கிறது உனக்கு கிளியரா தெரியும். Since it is a circle, you will be having a elliptical shape in the inclined front view. If it is an elliptical shape, you should not use your scale. You should use only your free hand. So please take your pencil, then you have to connect all the connecting points. So this is what our connecting point. The starting point of this bottom surface is this, and you can connect like this with your free hand. So in our previous tutorial, நான் நிறைய பேத்துக்கு மார்க் ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். எல்லாருக்குமே மார்க் ரெடியூஸ் ஆனதுக்கு காரணம் என்ன அப்படின்னா ப்ரொஜெக்ஷன் ஆஃப் பிளேன்ஸ்ல யாருமே ஒரு கம்ப்ளீட் எலிப்டிக்கல் ஷேப் கிரியேட் பண்ணல. ஸோ தோஸ் ஹூ காட் 15 மார்க் 15 அவுட் ஆஃப் 15 அவங்களுக்கு மட்டும்தான் அந்த எலிப்டிக்கல் ஷேப் கரெக்டாக ட்ரா பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க. ஸோ யூ ஷுட் நாட் கிரியேட் யுவர் ஓன் எட்ஜஸ். ஸோ தேர் இஸ் நோ அப்படி இருக்கும்போது it should be a smooth curve like this. It should be a smooth curve. And also with that, please remember this for this problem. If you are looking from this direction, only a half circle will be visible in the bottom surface. Remaining half will be a dotted line. So if you are connecting, if you are creating your bottom surface, you have to create one half should be with the dark line and the remaining half with the dotted line. And there will be only two extreme corners. Okay, so that means you can connect the two extreme surfaces with the dark line. There is no dotted line for a cylinder. Okay, you can mark the notations like our previous problem. Then you can connect these notations. The top surface is visible. So if you're looking from this direction, it is fully visible. Then the bottom surface is this. We are creating our bottom surface only the off. That means D1 dash, A1 dash, and B1 dash should be connected with the dark line, and B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash should be connected with the dotted line. So dotted line எடுத்த உடனே ஈஸியா நம்மளால கர்வ் டிரா பண்ண முடியாது. Okay, so please try to create your circle with a 2H pencil. Then try to create your dotted line with HP pencil. எடுத்த உடனே HP pencil dot line போடாதீங்க. So this is what our inclined inclined front view. That's all about this problem. Okay, so இந்த ப்ராப்ளம்ல இந்த front view இவ்வளவுதான். Diagram completed. Okay, so I think I'm having 9 more minutes. I will try to complete the another one more problem. So is there any doubt regarding this cylinder? Doubts irukapa? Okay. As usual, யாரும் சொல்ல மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க. Okay, next problem is a cone. Okay, so our problem is a cone of base 40 mm diameter and axis 50 mm long touches VP. Touches VP on a point of its base circle. So normally base is a circle for a cone, and for that base, if you are creating, if you are dividing the circle with the help of 45-degree incline line, you'll be getting 8 points. So on the 8 points, ஏதாவது ஒரு point should touches the VP. That is what the condition. Then axis is inclined at 30 degree to VP and parallel to HP. So we have to draw the projections. Okay. So this is what our diagram. Our condition is axis is inclined at 30 degree to VP. And also any one point should touches the VP. That means your base should touches the VP for our normal top. So you can create your circle like this. Then you can create your center point. Okay. Then you can project, you can create your 8 divisions. Then you can project your 8 divisions towards your top view. Then the base of your top view should touches the reference line. So normally initially base touch பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், ஒரு பாயிண்ட இன்க்ளைண்டா வச்சு போடுவோம். Okay, so the axis height is 50 mm. Then you can create your generator. So the name of this inclined line is called as generator. So and also with that you can connect these divisions with your 2H pencil. This is not a component line. So you can create, you can connect this point with this point with your 2H pencil, and you can connect this point and this point with your 2H pencil. So this particular point can be marked as O. So this point can be marked as O. Okay. Clear? So next you have to create your inclined top view. While doing that, please remember this condition. Long touches VP on a point of its base circle. That means any one point, either 1 or else 3. இந்த ரெண்டு பாயிண்ட்ல ஏதாவது ஒரு பாயிண்ட் இந்த XY line touch ஆயிருக்கணும், and also with that the axis should be 30 degree incline. Okay, like this. You can create your axis with 50 mm height. Then please look at this point. So here this point is touching the XY line. That means third point is touching the XY line. Okay, then you can create your generators with a distance of 50 mm. Then you can connect your generators. Okay, and also you can create your division lines. Then you can project your bottom surface towards the front view position, and also you can create your horizontal line from our previous front view. Here also you can able to see only the off surfaces, and the remaining off is a dotted line. So இந்த இடத்துல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரே ஒரு பாயிண்ட் தான், only one point, that is O. Okay, so after creating the points, you can create the off base with a dot line, and the off base should be a dotted line. Because if you are looking from this direction, you can able to see only the off surfaces, and the remaining off should be a dotted line. So this is what our final diagram. So for a cylinder and for a cone, it is very, very easy to create these diagrams. But please remember that this elliptical surface should not have a sharp corners. So it should be a equal bend. Equalana bend இருக்கணும். So it should not be a sharp corner. So இந்த பாயிண்ட்டும் இந்த பாயிண்ட்டும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது டைரக்டா கனெக்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க. Please try to have a bend like this, and the bend should continues up to this point, and again this bend should continues up to this point, then again continue up to this point. நீங்க என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னா 1 ல இருந்து இது வரைக்கும் வந்து ஒரு எட்ஜ் மாதிரி கொடுத்துறீங்க, then again that you are connecting this point with the fourth point. அப்படி பண்ணும்போது இந்த இடத்துல என்ன ஆகுதுன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஷார்ப் கார்னர் கிரியேட் ஆயிருது. Okay, so please don't do that. It will reduce your marks. நான் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு மார்க்ஸ் தான் ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். பட் எக்ஸாம்ஸ்ல இதுக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஹியூஜ் அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் மார்க்ஸ் உனக்கு போகும். Okay, so you have to submit these 3 problems for our today's classwork. Any doubts? Do you have any doubts, Anna? Okay, that's all for today's class. நான் உங்களுக்கு 3 ப்ராப்ளம் சால்வ் பண்ணலாம்னு நினைச்சேன். சாரி 4 ப்ராப்ளம் சால்வ் பண்ணலாம்னு நினைச்சேன், பட் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் ரெடியூஸ் ஆயிருச்சு. நோ ப்ராப்ளம். ஸோ ரோல் நம்பர் 20.
Yes, sir.
அது ரெக்கார்டிங் எனக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணிடுங்கம்மா.
Okay, sir.